Yo, I just got a 25 pound partner on that. I'll let you know if I can anything else.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's the rain set tonight.
It's fun.
Yeah. subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Certainly will.
Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Well, hello there, Blackie.
We lost our light, we lost our windshield wipers, we lost everything.
Oh, we've lost everything.
What's going on here?
Well, I turned the engine off.
I thought you were out and about talking with some locals around here.
Well, one man was born here. The husband was born here. And his wife came in 1969, so we had lots to talk about. And,
I'm losing my light, that's why I came back
yeah.
actually I only came back a minute early.
Oh, okay.
We've been on for 19 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Time flies when you're having fun talking to someone.
No, I saw that, that's good. Sorry to interrupt your little chit-chat there.
I know. Well, I'm going to have to be calling that young lady. She cleans houses. Don't I love that?
Ooh.
There may be something going here. Okay, I'll get right into it. Today is National Peanut Day, and it's International Chocolate Day.
Peanuts and chocolate, I'm thinking Reese's.
And I don't know about this one. I think probably pregnant ladies do this. It's snack or pickle time.
Snack, well,
I don't know. I didn't even do that when I had 3 children. I'm not a pickle
I
person.
thought the stereotype was pregnant ladies, they have pickles and ice cream.
Pickles and ice cream. Well, I ate the ice cream part, but I never went into the pickles. Okay, now we're going into the birthdays, and in 1660, Daniel Defoe, English novelist, and he wrote Robinson Crusoe. That's an interesting one. He wrote more than 500 books, pamphlets, and journals on various topics, and he passed away at 70 years old.
Now, nothing to do with William Defoe, right?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
And in
We're family line.
1857, this person was born, Milton S. Hershey. He was the founder of Hershey Chocolate Company.
Does it have anything to do with taking his chocolate money and putting it into Milton and Bradley?
I don't know.
This is
about
how my
that.
brain's working.
Okay. But he passed away.
Fact checkers, check it out.
He passed away at 88. He was a chocolate tycoon. And now in 1860, John J. Pershing, nicknamed Blackjack. He was a United States World War I commander and the only person to be promoted in his own lifetime to the highest rank ever held in the U.S. Army.
Really?
Right. And
Well, Blackjack he had the perfect name.
yeah, I was going to say
21. I
he
mean,
was close to your name, Blackie.
there you go. That's why I like the name. Yeah, Blackjack.
Maybe you can change your name to Blackjack.
I'm still thinking about peanuts and chocolate, though. So I'm still stuck in the first thing you brought up.
Well, this commander passed away at 87. He had a long life also. Okay, in 1874, I did this because of your territory. Arnold Schoenberg, Austrian-American composer and painter. He had a little bit of both of us.
When you said Arnold, and I looked at the SCH, I thought you were going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger, but
No.
you mean Arnold Schoenberg,
Schoenberg.
which means
yeah.
beautiful mountain.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to tell you what Schwarzenegger means.
Maybe that's what turned him into a painter beside a composer.
Well, if your last name is Beautiful Mountain, I think it's a pretty cool name.
He's associated with the Expressionist movement born in Vienna, Austria.
No, Schoenberg is a great composer. Yeah.
His approach has been one of the most influential of the 20th century musical thought. I thought you had lots of musical thoughts.
He's like the John Williams for us, you know.
Yeah. I love John
Composers from the 1900s, 20th century.
Williams. He
Are
passed,
hard to find. Schoenberg, yeah, he's one of them.
he passed away at 76. Now, in 1903, you're probably too young to know this, but Claudette Colbert, she was French-born American actress, and she was in that movie It Happened One Night with Clark Gable. That's a good
That rings a bell, the title, yeah.
And her full name was Emily Lily Claudette Chechoin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name correctly.
Close enough for me.
Yeah. She passed away at 92. Now, that's a good age. From a stroke. Now, in 1916, Ronald Dahl, a British author, wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
We're back to chocolate and peanuts again.
There you go.
I love it.
Yeah, and your daughter did a wonderful role in that play in the Venice Theater.
At the Venice, yeah.
Yeah.
They used to call it the Little Venice Theater.
Well,
didn't
they dropped the little.
And they decided.
I think they were going for big time.
No, it's a great theater.
Yeah, and Ronald passed away at 74. Now, excuse me one moment while I didn't get assembled because
I know
was
you were
talking to those
chit-chatting,
people.
talking away out in the parking lot. It's good.
Oh well, we were having fun comparing notes on Venice and Florida, and he was a native. I said, "Well, your daughter is a native, born in Sarasota."
Correct.
Okay, so here's another one. In 1980, this young man was born, Ben Savage. He was in Boy Meets World, and his older brother is Fred Savage.
I was going to say, this name Savage made me think of a lot. I know a lot of people call Savage, but
Yeah.
Fred Savage, of course, he's, what was that famous thing he did? The TV show, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Was he in...
fact check, someone help us out in the chat here.
Yeah.
Fred, it was like where he was like the boy, but it was supposed to be like the movie, which had Richard Dreyfuss doing the narration. But It's a Wonderful World, or it's Great to Be a Young Boy. Or,
Yeah.
Anyway, he was great in that one. Yeah.
I know, I think I know what you mean. I like that one.
That was a cute show.
Yeah. All right, we're going into the day. Now, what happened in the year 122, that's going way back. Building begins on the Hadrian Wall in northern England.
Well, there you go.
I don't know if you ever saw that when you were in England. But
No, I've been to northern England actually only once, to be honest with you. I was only in Manchester. But and that was it. The city was what I mean. I didn't really have a chance to check it. There's so much stuff to see in England.
Right, and in 1501, Michelangelo begins work on his statue of David. That's a beautiful statue. He did a good job of that. I think he was young too at the time, probably 20 years old or something. And
Oh, thank you. Gil 27 comes in. It's the Wonder Years.
Oh,
That was that
Gil.
TV show. That's the one.
Gil, thank you so much, and I love that program.
And Philip Ellis comes. Is that the lady you met in the truck? She says, "Nice to meet you, Sunset Lady," or is this somebody new?
I didn't get their names,
Well,
but they're lovely
in
people.
case you're watching us from the truck next to us, hello, Philip. Or if it's not you, hello, Philip. Anyway.
Yeah, it was her husband that said he did the internet, so maybe that is. Hello, Philip. Nice to meet you. And let's see, 1947, T-Bone Walker records his biggest hit. Call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday is just as bad. I kind of like the title. And he did that in Hollywood, California.
I was going to say, it sounds like something he would do in Nashville. That's definitely a bluesy title.
Yeah,
I love
right,
it.
right. In 1961, Plastic One Band's first live performance featuring John Lennon, Yoko Ono, and Eric Clapton at the Toronto Rock and Roll Revival Festival. That was in 1969. You were only a baby at the time.
No, oddly enough, it's a funny thing is I have a connection to that concert.
Oh, really?
My fellow songwriter, co-producer Kim Falley.
Oh, really?
He was part of that night.
Oh, very good.
It's part of his resume. I'll make it a short story. It's part of his resume. He taught me about how to write a resume.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, dude, man, you were there for that? I said, what did you do? Were you singing? He did have a song out. He was already had record deals. But he had, his job was MC.
Oh.
So he was a master of ceremonies.
Oh, my goodness.
And I said, that's close enough for me.
You did have a connection.
He says, yep, I worked with John Lennon. I was like, whoa, what, did you guys write? He was like, no, I was just the MC.
Just
And I was like, okay, I'm not
MC.
going to tell anybody. He says, no. He says, you can tell everybody. He said, he was young, 1960. I know it. He talked about that.
Well, you did have a brush with fame.
And Kim Falley was, he
Yeah.
was hanging around with a lot of cool
That's as
people.
close to John Lennon as anybody could get. Okay, now in 1969, one of your favorites, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Yeah.
By Hanna-Barbera, debuts on CBS in the United States.
I don't know why that TV show was so mesmerizing for me, but it's just maybe it's the colors. I don't know.
It was the whole.
I think like green and orange. There's a lot of green and orange in that
Your
cartoon.
brother and sister like that too.
No, it's just a cool cartoon when you're a kid.
Yeah.
As you get older, you're still. I mean, for me, I'm still going. It's still cool.
Yeah, right.
I love Scooby-Doo.
Right. Also, this one is very emotional. 1997, Elton John releases "Candles in the Wind," a tribute to Princess Diana in the UK.
I know. I was living in Vienna, and I was turning on the local television station there, the public broadcasting station, and I was just going, huh? What am I watching here? I mean, it was really surreal. Yeah,
right.
you said sad, but for me, it was just like, what? What just happened? And Elton John, and anyway, yeah, you're right. It was a big moment in time.
I used to listen to the radio in the middle of the night, and I heard it come over the radio in the middle of the night about Princess Diana, and she's the one that gave me the inspiration to do. I did editorial cartoons, but then I did what I call commemorative cartoons. So
she was okay.
And I did one of her, and while I'm sketching her, I was watching TV, and the news came on about Mother Teresa, and I said, oh my goodness, I'll have to do another one for Mother Teresa.
And that started the whole ball of wax.
It started a whole genre for my cartoons, took a different turn.
No, what's crazy about that song, Elton John, he wrote the song about Goodbye Norma Jean, about Marilyn Monroe, didn't he?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah, and then he rededicated it to Lady Di, which I thought was fascinating.
Well, as I'm doing these things about today...
That's why he's called Sir Elton John now, you know that.
On this day in 1997, the same day as Elton John was singing that song, Mother Teresa's state funeral was held in India. So they were closely... There's two things in a row.
Actually, the way I know it, they call it the Three Sisters, so it was probably a third one. We just didn't clock it.
Right, well...
There's always, like, when the crazy stuff happens around the world, usually has to do with death.
I forget what the third commemorative one that I did. I forget who it was. So, but I did remember the first two because it happened all at once. You know, as I'm doing one thing, the other one came along. So I know we're a little lax here on our beautiful heavenly sunset.
And this when we pulled up, we were looking at that big boat out there, and I tried my best to zoom into it.
Yeah.
But I remember I told you, I said, I think it's anchored out there. It hasn't moved an inch. It really has dropped into anchor.
And the nice
They're having a nice, lovely dinner.
The nice couple next door said that this has been here a night before, too.
I didn't see it.
So, no, we didn't see it, but they might have seen it. They knew
the boat itself, but I never saw it anchored.
The boat itself. Oh, we did see it.
What's this thing above it? Is that a star? No, it can't be a star. What's that?
No, it's a light on top of the boat.
No, it doesn't look that big.
Yeah, it is. It's a sailboat.
Oh, it has a sail down. Okay, yeah, you can barely see it in the shot
here.
You
know where it was? That's the one we saw when we left last night, and it was on the left as we were going out.
Okay. But
remember?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
But it's relatively far away, but they're anchored. We never saw them anchored before.
But they were anchored in the inlet last night.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Remember?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I never.
That's where they were.
Yeah, okay,
they
now I
weren't
got
out
you.
Here.
I never saw them there, yeah. Bingo.
Yeah.
They're having a lovely dinner party in the Gulf.
Yeah. So
literally.
I hope, we hope that Carol's safe in Texas.
Oh, yeah, that fun thing is St. Nick, right? St. Nick is...
Nicholas?
Is hanging around there.
No saint, I don't think. But we hope you've all enjoyed this evening's while we try to have a heavenly sunset. And if you're watching us on a restream, thank you for joining us here from the South Jetty in Venice, Florida. Please subscribe, press the like button, ring the notification bell, and be sure to come back tomorrow night to see just what's happening here, rain or shine, for no two sunsets are the same. On that note, we'll end with the notes that you wrote for our theme song, Blackie, and we'll say goodnight, Oh, you know what we didn't do? We got so excited about meeting the nice people next to us that we forget to say who was on the chat tonight.
That's it right now. It's Gil and Philip.
Oh, well.
We have a small one. Yeah, Gil was the first one, and she wrote down, "Whoops, I'm late."
A small internet crowd.
A small intimate internet crowd. Yeah, with 2 eyes.
Yeah.
No, you guys are all great. And thanks again for watching us on Facebook and YouTube. And you'd like to use the word rewind, right? So a lot of people are going to watch this later. at their convenience. A lot of people in the world are sleeping right now. You know, we do have an international audience, and we love all you guys. So subscribe, ring all the bells, and we're here every night, rain or shine. Tonight thank you again for bringing out the umbrella. I didn't say that.
Well,
you brought the umbrella out.
I was standing there talking, and all of a sudden I felt all these raindrops.
No, first it was small drops, and I didn't really care, and then it really started to.
Yeah.
And I was like, uh-oh, so I put my hand over the camera. You saw me.
Yeah, I did.
And I looked over, and you were coming up to me, so I said, good. I said, it's a perfect timing.
Yeah.
You weren't running around this town, but you were walking at a brisk pace on the jetty.
I was raining through the town.
Correct. Sunset Lady, everybody watching, you guys are great. Ciao for now.
Running around